Hello everyone, and welcome to a new type of video. I am S.A.N, and with me I have...
Fishman.
And Tobias as well. He's here off the side. He might make an appearance. He's curious about what's going on. Oh, there we go.
There you go.
There he is!
So he may get kicked out shortly.
Yes, because he might make this difficult. As you can see, we're doing an unboxing video today. We've never done this before, and yeah, he's going to take up all the space in the...
There you go. Hey, let's lay over here.
Now he's there. He's moved across. He may get kicked out rather shortly. So we have a Magic the Gathering box here for Secrets of Strixhaven.
Yep. And play boosters.
Yes. What does that mean?
Just like the usual booster packs.
Okay. So we've never done an unboxing video before. We've opened lots and lots of cards boxes over the years, though.
Oh God, yes.
So we decided this might be interesting to do for a change, and we'll see how this goes.
Ever since antiquities.
Yeah. So, I'm going to start by opening the box.
Oh, didn't make it. Not exactly.
All right, while you distract him, I'll actually open the box proper. What in the world is this?
What is that?
Secret lair. Oh. Draft archetypes. Okay. That's what that is. That's it. Yeah, that's Tobias. Alright, so we can see them in here. How many of these are there? Wow, there's a lot.
Yes. Alright, he's gotta go.
Yeah. Everyone say goodbye to Tobias. 3. There's 10. Booster.
32.
32? Okay.
Well, it always has been in the past.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Go. Nope. Go on, get. I know, it's unfair.
Well, we got to see him anyway, but I had a feeling that was going to happen. He's fighting to stay. Alright, so we're going to be opening these. I don't know if we'll talk about all the cards.
Alright, first one.
Oh, you don't want to open one too?
Well, one at a time.
Alright, first pack. Oh, we have a new fractal token. Alright, so how do you want to do this?
Entirely up to you.
Should we start with the rare?
No.
No? Oh, there's a foil.
The rare is a foil?
Oh! Alright, well, alright, here's what we should first start with. We have the guaranteed Mystic Archive card to start with.
Really?
Yep. Return to the ranks. So it's white. This might be worth money.
Let's put it down.
Yeah.
You saw double white X.
Yeah.
Convoke. Sorcery. And you return X target creature cards with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. And
here's the opposite end of the rarity. This is the fractal token I mentioned.
Yeah.
I like the picture. And the other side's an elemental.
Alright.
I'll put that off the side here. Alright, we have a dual land. Spectral Summit. I like to get the blue-green with those as they surveil.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's the foil.
What's that?
Tenured Concoctor.
So for some reason it has tenure. Some university somewhere.
Strixhaven is a university.
Yeah. 5 mana for 4/5 vigilance. Whenever this creature becomes the target of a spell or ability your opponents control, you get to draw a card.
Yeah. Green's had a few of those.
Has infusion as well.
Nice, that's nice foil. And the reason I was saying it laughing.
Oh, good God, really?
We first pack we open one of the Hi, the Emeritus of Ideation, which lets you cast Ancestral Recall. We were joking about what happened if we got one of these, and we have one of these now. So for context, Ancestral Recall is one of the Power 9. One of the 9 most broken cards in Magic the Gathering's history. And this card lets you cast it at least once. You can prepare it again by exiling a bunch of cards from your graveyard. I've played with it on Arena. That's never happened. But that card's incredibly broken.
Yep.
Oh, and nope, that's another rare.
What? Another rare?
Another rare.
You have more than one rare in the pack.
Petrified Hamlet. Not a very good card. But it's a rare. I'm just going to put these here, because these are the biggest cards we have so far. Do you want to go through all of them?
Well, at least go through the first few packs. After a while, we'll just speed it up a bit.
Alright. We've got a Charm. New Charm. Lore Hold for white and red. I like the Charm spells. I'm not going to play this one, obviously, but you want to take a look at it?
No, I have no interest in white and red. Not as a combo, anyway.
Well, we have a... Here we go. This can help you make your cards prepared. Biblioplex Tome Keeper. When it enters, you can either prepare a creature or unprepare a creature.
I don't think it's going to make any kind of a cut.
No, it's a common.
Well, there are good combos.
There are good commons. Here's a fight spell you might like. Barrage. A creature you control gets +1/+0 until end of turn, and you cast another instant sorcery spell this turn. Then it fights... That deals damage equal to its power to a creature you control. In case you're wondering, blue and green are definitely going to be the colors combination we both play, so they're going to be the colors that we get the most attention in this. Probably. There's nothing really else remarkable in this pack. So, I think we should just move on. Alright, you want to open that one?
Slide over. Let's see if I'm anywhere near as lucky as you. I don't think I can be.
Well, we were guaranteed to get one Mystic Archive card.
A treasure token.
Yep. Alright. What's the other side? Another elemental.
Stone Descent. You can exile this card from your graveyard, and you gain 2 life and surveil 1. So 2 mana for a 3/1. Kind of got a weak body, but eh. A Luna Valley Shopkeeper, 3 mana for a 2/3 menace. It also has infusion. It gets +2/+0 as long as you've gained life this turn. Mindful Biomancer. This creature gets +2/+2 for 3 mana, and you only do it once a turn. It's
It's the new Root
Walla card. Ancestral Anger. Target creature gains trample and gets +X/+0 until end turn, where X is 1 plus the number of cards named this in your graveyard. Then draw a card.
Yeah.
Pest Mascot. Black and green, a colored card.
Hang on, we should probably have these other cards in. Here.
Right.
I'm going to try and have these in frame. It's not going to work out probably.
Probably not.
There we go. For context, rare and foils, uncommon, common.
Oh, Pest Mascot. 3 mana, black and green, a combo I don't like. It's
Least favorite combo, for anyone who's wondering.
3 mana for a 2/3, trample, and whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 encounter. There's nothing wrong with the creature, it's just a combo I don't care for.
Another one of those.
Bioplex Timekeeper, we already talked about.
Yep.
Charging Strife Knight. 3 mana for a 3/3 haste.
And you can
Discard a card.
Reverse Looter.
Yeah, reverse looters. Ugh.
Actually, that's uncommon.
No, we're in commons already.
Yeah.
Poisoner's Apprentice. 3 mana for a 2/2. Has infusion as well. When this creature enters, target creature you opponent controls gets -4/-4.
Until end of turn. Yep.
Yeah, black will like that. Starled Relic Sloth. 4 mana, a red and a white, for a 4/4 trample lifelink. It's not a bad creature. At the beginning of combat, on your turn, exile target card from a graveyard. So that can screw black over. Environmental Scientist. A bear. Well, it's actually Human Druid. 2 mana, 1 on the screen for a 2/2. And when this thing enters, you may search a library for a basic land card, reveal it, and put it in your hand. That's actually really quite good.
Yeah, for context, a bear is a 2/2 for 2 in Magic the Gathering terms.
Alright, we got Berta, the Wise Extrapolator, as our rare. 4 mana for a 4 mana, a green and a blue for 1/4. It has increment, so it gets bigger whenever you cast a spell that's has a higher mana cost. It gets +1/+1 counter. Whenever 1 or more +1 counters are put on this thing, add a mana to your mana pool. And then you create fractal tokens.
Yeah.
Those are the fractals, yeah.
Blue-green fractals, yes.
Yep. And
that's rare and foils.
Oh. Okay. Oh, we're just putting the special ones up there?
Yeah, we'll start with.
Okay.
Then have a second Mystic Archive card.
Yes. Bulk Up. Double target creature's power and toughness to end a turn with flashback. For red and the colorless first, and 6 mana, double red the second time.
Yeah. There we go.
That goes up there.
Another foil.
Zamone's Experiment.
Yeah. And a basic land. Nice picture.
Zamone's Experiment is look at the top 5 cards of your library. For 4 mana, you may be able to reveal up to 2 creatures and or land cards from among them, and put the rest of the bottom of your library in order, and all land cards revealed are put into the battlefield tapped, and the rest go into your hand. That's actually not that bad.
Yeah.
Foil.
Yeah, foil and rare, so I just put that there. Alright.
2 packs down, 30 to go.
2 packs down, and we're at the 12-minute mark. We definitely won't be going through all the cards in all these packs.
No, after a bit we'll just skip over the commons.
Yeah. And for those wondering, this is the pest token. That card, that's some of the cards that you make. And there's another fractal token. There's that. Alright, I want to start at the good end. Oh, foil swamp.
Thought foils went over here.
Oh, sure, it's a basic land. Sure, we'll put that there.
It's a foil.
Oh, second foil.
What?
Storm-Carved Coast. Another land, but it's a dual land, and it's a foil. Taps for blue and red. Comes into play untapped if you control 2 or more of their lands. Oh, for crying out loud. This is our 3rd Mystic Archive card.
Maybe one every bloody pack.
Is there?
I don't know.
Shamanic Revelation. 2 green and 3. Sorcery. Draw a card for each creature you control. Ferocious. You gain 4 life for each creature you control of power 4 or greater. Mystical Archive card in every pack. I thought it meant every box, but no, it is probably every pack. You're right. Oh, and here we have Joined Researchers, the rare. So these 2 together, it's another bear. First strike, at the beginning of your end step. If an opponent has more cards in hand than you creature becomes prepared. Oh yeah, this is the white. This is the white card draw effect. You and target opponent each draw 3 cards. Alright. New picture for quick study, by the way. It's a reprint, but still a nice, good common. Draw 2 cards for blue and 2 at instant speed.
Well, yeah, I mean, instant draw cards are always good.
Yep. Instant divination, that's pretty good. Let's see. Another pest mascot. Some legendary creatures. We should probably show those off.
Show whatever you want off.
Yeah. Alright, we have Emil, Vastlands Roamer. 1 green and 2 for a 3/3 elf druid. Creatures you control with +1 counters on have trample. Yep, green does that quite often. And he can make a fractal token. Put X +1 counters on it, where X is the number of different named lands you control. And the other legendary creature we have in this pack is S.A.N, Unfinished Genius. I believe he's one of the characters from the storyline, but I'm not entirely following that, so I don't know for certain, but I think he was in the trailer. 1 blue and a red, Goblin Sorcerer. Your hand is prepared. You can tap him to create treasure tokens. That's where it creates the treasure tokens. But only if you have cast an instant or sorcery spell this turn. And he has Wild Idea. Search your library for an instant or sorcery card, reveal it, and put it into your hand, then shuffle.
Yeah, your first, well, second prepared card.
Third, actually. There's one right there.
Oh, sorry.
All right. Yeah, the commons aren't very remarkable apart from the one I showed. So, but let's look at the uncommons. Arcane Omens. 1 black and 4. Sorcery, Converge. Target player discards X cards, where X is the number of colors of mana spent to cast the spell.
That'd be annoying.
Yeah, especially since you can get it off for 5.
Yeah. Discard 5 cards.
At the time in which that card will likely see play in the game, that's most of the cards in hand. And we have a red one here. Tablet of Discovery. 1 red and 2. Artifact. When it enters, you get to mill a card. You may play that card this turn. And it's a red mana source for either any card or 2 red mana for instant sorcery spells.
All right.
Your turn. Pack 4.
Pack 4. We better speed this up a bit.
Yeah, for now on, just for commons, just in case there's something that really catches our eyes.
Oh, nice spirit token. Apparently, there's a token now for a copy.
Ah. Token, showcase that. This token can be used to represent a copy of something else.
Quick Study, Elite Impersonator, Adventurous Eater, Follow the Lumerats.
Lumerats, yep. Those are little frog things.
Oh, that's just too cute for words.
Yeah. But there's actually, I think they get a card. We might get that.
Look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature or land from among them and put this into your hand. If you gain life this turn,
So reveal 2 creature cards and or land cards that way.
Yeah, it's kind of cute.
New picture of Terramorphic Expanse.
Another land search card. Alright, another uncommons. Practice Scrollsmith. Looks like he's gonna throw some flaming sword at somebody.
Yeah, Lower Hold is kind of all about conjuring
3
spectral.
mana, all specific. A red, a white, and either a red or a white. A split mana for a 3.
I think there's one for each color combination for that.
3/2 first strike. Whenever this enters, exile target non-creature, non-land card from your graveyard. Until the next turn, you may cast that card. Transcendent. Oh, it's a
Colorless.
Transcendent Archaic. 7 mana. There's the high end of the curve for a 6/6 Vigilance with Converge. Apparently, you get to draw X cards where X is the number of colors used. So that's
Yeah, by Converge, you have to play. You have to be able to generate all 5 colors
yeah, I know.
for it to pay off.
That's expensive.
Yes.
Rabid Attack. 2 mana until end turn. Any number of creatures you control get +1/+0 in game. Whenever this creature dies, draw a card. Vibrant Outburst. Blue and red. Vibrant Outburst deals 3 damage to any target. Tap up to 1 target creature. So that's the blue side.
Yep. So it's a lightning bolt and Twiddle.
And our rare is Jadzi, Steward of Fate.
Good card.
3 mana for a 3/4.
2/4.
Sorry, 2/4 human wizard. Hunter's prepared.
And she draws you 2 cards, then you have to discard 2 cards.
And her prepared side is Oracle's Gift, which is a blue with double X. You create X 0/0 green and blue fractal tokens.
And then put X possibly counters on each fractal you control.
Yeah, I can see that being a very handy card.
Yeah.
And our other card here.
Another Mystic Archive, Spell Pierce.
Spell Pierce. Well, that's kind of nice.
That's a nice picture, yeah.
Yeah. 1 blue, you get to counter target non-creature spell unless the control plays 2.
Yeah, it's the new 4 spike.
Put that up there.
Oh, we got the Foil Studios first year. You wanted one of those.
Yeah. And a black-white duel.
Yep. We'll talk about the
So
first
this
year.
is a 1 mana, 1/1, and Ender's
So
Prepared.
it is a bear, but it's not a bear.
Yeah, it's actually a bear wizard. And its prepared ability is 1 colorless, 1 green, and you
For
get to
random
go,
growth.
Yeah, you get to go get a land and put it in the battlefield tap. So
Very good card, by the way. I play with that on Arena.
yeah, it's very good for ramping up.
Yep. You just need 2 land, you get to 3 very easily. Alright. Pack number 5. We will speed this up as we go along because
it's gonna take all day otherwise.
Yeah. Especially if we can't get the packs open. Nope. Different picture for a fractal token. Ooh, Paradox Gardens. I kind of want that card. This is the blue-green dual land.
Oh, yeah?
So they all enter tap. They tap for their mana. But you pay a blue, a green, 2, and tap to surveil 1.
Don't they all surveil?
Yes, there's 1 for each. Another foil. Sundering Archaic. 6 mana, 3/3, Avatar, Converge. When it enters, exile a target non-land permanent opponent controls with mana value less than or equal to the number of colors spent to cast this creature. And it has 2 mana. You can put target card from a graveyard on the bottom of its owner's library. Mystic Archive. Deflecting Palm. I seriously thought there was only going to be guaranteed to be 1 of these in here.
1 per box, kind of.
Yeah, not 1 per pack. Okay, so yeah. The next time a source of damage will be dealt to you this turn, you may prevent that damage, and if you prevent this damage away, it deals that much damage to another source's controller. Yeah, white has had those for years, and now that one's just white and red. These piles are going to become very unstable as we keep going. Museo, Vane's New Dean is the rare. It's a bird skeleton warlock. 1 black and 2 for a 2/1 flyer. When it enters, you create a 1/1 black pest token. Pest token. Infusion at the beginning of your end step. If you gained life this turn, return up to 1 target creature card from mana value X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield, where X is the amount of life you gained this turn. Alright, I'm just going to quickly look through the commons here.
Not very good for a rare.
No, they're not all very good. There's one common I wanted to look at, because I kind of like the card. Spellbook Seeker. 1 blue and 3 for a 3/3 bird wizard. Flying, enters prepared. Careful Study. 1 blue, sorcery, draw 2 cards, and discard 2 cards since it's a prepared spell. Not bad for a common.
4 mana for a 3/3 flyer? It's not horrible about that. And then it has the other side of what it can do.
Yep. And continuing from that theme, we have another bird wizard here. Encouraging Aviator. 1 blue and 2 for a 2/3 flyer. When it attacks, it becomes prepared. And as an instant jump, you can cast jump. Target creature against flying until end turn. So this is a twist on a lot of things blues been given in recent memory, which is whenever a creature attacks, it gives another creature flying. This kind of works the same way.
Oh yeah, I can remember all the times I've cast jump over the years.
Jump's not a very good spell, but they can't all be Ancestral Recall. Alright, we have Root Manipulation. 1 green, 1 black, and 3 sorcery. Until end of turn, creatures you control get +2/+2, gain Menace, and whenever this creature attacks, you gain 1 life. There you go. There's the payoff for all the infusion cards. Or the enabler for all the fusion cards.
Yeah, 5 mana then.
Spirit Call Enthusiast. 1 white and 2. Cat Cleric, 3/3. Whenever one number of tokens you control enters, this creature becomes prepared. And Scroll Boost. 1 white and 1 sorcery. 1 or 2 target creatures each get +2/+2 until end turn. Alright.
On we go!
We've had 1 mythic so far, by the way.
Well, that's about right. Treasure token.
Yep. And on the other side, it is a elemental.
Marvel's Restoration. That is a terrible looking picture. But, target creature you control gets +1/+1 until end of turn. You draw a card and you gain life. That is much worse than the, what was the other one I play with all the time?
Scale Heights.
That's the one. Much better. Page Loose Leaf. Legendary artifact creature as a common for 2 mana for a 0/2.
They've had legendary commons before.
And you get to tap it for a colorless mana. Apparently it has Grandeur. Discard another card named Page. Reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal an instant or sorcery card and put that card in your hand, the rest in the bottom of your library.
Grandeur. They have had Grandeur since Future Sight. Ooh, that's a good one.
Embrace the Paradox.
That's a very good draw spell.
3 mana, a blue and a green. Draw 3 cards, and then you may put a land card from their hand into the battlefield tap as instant.
Yep. Instant speed, urban evolution.
Living History. This is an enchantment for a red and a colorless. When this enchantment enters,
You make a 2/2 spirit token.
a 2/2 spirit token, and whenever you attack, if a card left your graveyard this turn, target attacking creature gets +2/+0.
Yeah, there's lots of flashback in white and red, so that's why. Ooh, this guy, there you go, the prepared.
This is what this is one of the ones that I want. This land
But
taps for a colorless, but also for 3 mana, and tap this land. You can take
You can prepare
this
creatures.
guy and prepare him again,
Yeah, without
or
using
anything
its absurd
else.
cost, yeah.
Yeah. Matter Bending Mage, 3 mana for a 2/2, and whenever this enters, return up to 1 target creature to its owner's hand. So it's an unsummon.
Then whenever you cast a spell with X and its mana cost, it can't be blocked this turn. So it's a better version of Ether Adept.
Yes, but still not worth playing. Resonating Loot, blue, red, and a 2 for lands you control have add 2 mana of any one color. Spend this mana to only cast instant or sorcery cards.
And you may tap to draw a card, activate this only you have 7 or more cards in your hand.
Ah, library. Oh, sorry. Library thing.
Alexandria, isn't it?
Library bag. Sorry, yes, sorry. Disdainful Stroke, a blue, a colorless, counter-target spell list with mana value 4 or greater. So this is for those big spells people like to cast.
Yep. It's also our Mystic Archive for the... We might get a Force of Will. It's in this, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, it's in this set of Mystic Archive cards. Foil
Foil
Interjection,
common.
and then...
And red land.
Alright. Pass me the next pack. You can start throwing the other things out if you want, otherwise it's going to get really messy. Oh, here we have the Inkling token. Nothing to do with Splatoon, for those who are wondering. They fly now. Forest is the basic land. Another Spell Pierce. A foil Spell Pierce for our Mystic Archive. Don't need to go on about that. We've already talked about it. Oh, I'm sorry. We have 2 Mystic Archives this pack. One's a foil.
So our foil is Mystic, so they
Yeah.
give us a regular one.
Return the Favor. 2 red instant Spree. Copy target instant or sorcery card. Activate ability or triggered ability. You may choose new targets for it. Or change the target of target spell ability with a single target. That used to be a blue ability, but now they're apparently giving it to red.
Yep, double red.
Okay. I'm gonna try to pronounce this one. Conciliator's Duelist?
Conciliator's
Duelist. 2 white, 2 black, 4/3. Creature enters, draw a card. Each player loses 1 life. Repartee, whenever you cast an instant sorcery spell, it targets a creature, exile up to 1 target creature. Return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. Alright, any commons that we really want to... No. Commons really do start to lose their appeal after a little while.
Oh, there's some good ones.
Yeah, I'm hoping for at least a few more good ones. Alright, in the meantime, the uncommons are Thornfist Striker. It's a 3/3 for 3 with Ward 1, and whenever you gain Infusion, creatures you control get +1/+7 and have trample in turn as long as you gain life this turn.
Yeah, there's an awful lot of those hinged up on gaining life cards.
Yeah, that's one of the mechanics. Ink-Shaped Demonstrator, 1 white and 3, 3/4, Ward 2. Repartee, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets a creature, that creature gets +1/+0 and gains lifelink until end of turn. And we have a vehicle. Probably my least favorite card type.
Oh, God.
3 mana for a 3/2 vehicle, flying. Whenever it enters, you may search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it in your hand, and shuffle. Crew for 2. It's not bad. I just don't care for vehicles. There's so many better ways of land searching.
Yeah.
It is colorless, I suppose.
We didn't buy one and that was a common.
It is colorless, so it's for any color.
Yeah, but I play green, so I don't need those. Oh, there's a spirit token. And a fractal token.
What do you think of the fact that all the tokens are double-sided now?
Easier for, printing. 10-year concoctor we've been through.
There we go, the Limerite.
Bogwater Limerite. Black green for a bear. Well, it's frog spirit, sorry.
Yeah.
Whenever this creature or another creature you control enters, you gain a life. Well, life gain. Spirit mascot. Nothing exciting. Oh, there we go. End of the uncommons. Divergent equation. 1 blue, double X. Return X target instants and or sorcery cards from your graveyard to the hand, and then exile this thing because it gets kind of stupid.
Yeah, especially because there's a way of getting all its sorcery cards back from your graveyard in the set.
I can't figure out whether this is a cube-shaped beehive or just a whole pile of bees
in a cube shape. I think it's the second one.
flying in a cube shape. But
I think
anyway,
it's the second one. Cuboid Colony.
it's a blue-green for 1/1 flying flash trample.
And it has increment.
And it could be very easy to make this thing bigger.
Increment means whenever you cast a spell whose mana value is greater than its power toughness, it gets a +1 counter.
Foolish Fate. Destroy target creature. Oh, there you go. That's what black needs.
And if you gained life this turn, they also lose 3 life.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've had that played against me.
Mana Sculpt.
Yay, I want that.
3 mana. 2 of them have to be blue. Counter target spell. If you control a wizard, add amount of colorless mana equal to the amount of mana spent to cast that spell.
At the beginning of your next main phase.
Yep. So, there you go.
Yeah. I play with lots of wizards. No, that's a rare.
That is rare. Aziza. Mage Tower Captain.
We have another rare.
That's why it threw me off. I saw this one. It is a bear for a red and a white. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, you may tap 3 untapped creatures to control. If you do, copy that spell. That's kind of a hard one to do.
Not for red-white. They do a lot of token generation these days.
Yeah, you need an awful lot of creatures to make that worthwhile.
Yep.
Anyway, you may choose new copies for that spell. Locust Spray. Target creature gets -1/-1 to the end of turn. And it's
For 1 black, or you may cycle it for a black.
Yeah, that is a poor card.
They can't all be good.
Unstable Mockery. It's a foil.
Yeah. Alright. We might have to start moving some of these cards piles to the side as they get larger. Because they're already getting a little difficult. We'll figure that out as we go along. As I said, this is the first time we've done a video like this. Oh! Full art, basic forest.
Cool. Nice. Well, put it right there. Yeah, right beside the...
I have to, hang on. I have to move these over.
Emeritus.
Yeah. We still only have one, so it's not. They're not emeriti yet.
Yeah, they only get one.
We might. All right. Foil is borrowed knowledge. I guess, well, plagiarize is already taken, so I suppose they can't call it that. 1 white, 1 red, and 2 sorcery. Choose 1. Discard your hand and draw cards equal to the number of cards in target opponent's hand, or discard your hand and then draw cards equal to the number of cards discarded this way. Exactly what white-red needs. To be fair, they have terrible card draw. Mystic Archive is pick your poison. 1 green. Sorcery. Choose 1. Each opponent sacrifices an artifact of their choice, or each opponent sacrifices an enchantment of their choice, or each opponent sacrifices a creature with flying of their choice.
Why give your opponent a choice?
There's 1 green.
I know.
Oh, we have an Elder Dragon. And it's other colors. Quandrix the Proof. 1 blue, 1 green, and 4 for a 6/6 flying trample. It has Cascade, And instant and sorcery spells you cast from your hand have Cascade. So Cascade is when you cast a spell, exile cards on top of your library until you exile a non-land card that costs less. You may cast it without paying its mana cost. Put the exiled cards on the bottom of your library in a random order. And that is our second mythic card.
It could get out of hand, but not as much as when Cascade was a common mechanic.
All right, yeah, nothing in the commons this time, so we'll just go straight to the uncommons, of which there are 4 this time.
What?
There is. Yep. Growth Curve. 1 blue, 1 green, sorcery. Put a +1 counter on target creature you control, then double the number of +1 counters on that creature. It's quite good. A little undervalued because it's sorcery. Another Sundering Archaic. We've covered that one already. Infirmary Healer. 1 green and 2 for Cat Cleric. 2/3 enters prepared. Cast Stream of Life. You can pay 1 green and X. Target player gains X life.
I haven't seen that in forever.
Yeah. You mentioned interest in that card.
Yeah.
Just for the novelty, presumably.
Well, it's a bear with a fatter butt, so.
Yeah. And it heals you.
Yeah.
Anise. Debate Moderator. 1 white and 1 for 1/1 Human Cleric. When she enters, exile to 1 other target creature you control. Then return. Why don't they just say blink or flicker at this point? At the beginning of your next end step, if 1 or more cards are put into your exile this turn, put a +1 counter on her. It would be simpler. They've coded worded so many other things at this point.
Yeah, no, I still haven't got it.
Look how much text that takes up.
Alrighty, on we go. Whatever pack number we're on now. Oh,
We've lost count.
There's a pest token.
Ooh, I want to talk about this one.
Alright. This is a card you like.
This is a style card like Procrastinate. It's common. 1 blue and X. Sorcery. Tap target creature, then put twice X stun counters on it. For those of you who have seen my arena videos, you know I like stun counters. This spell is definitely going in my deck because it can lock down creatures. I have been playing with this on Arena since it came out. No one has untapped a creature I've tapped down with that.
That's because it's probably tapped down for the 8 or 9 turns.
Yep. The game doesn't usually go that long.
The commons are boring.
Except for that one.
Except for that one. Fractalize. So this is a 1 blue and X. Until the end of your turn, target creature becomes a blue and green fractal creature with base power 1/1.
No, not 1/1.
Oh, sorry, X plus 1.
X plus 1, yeah. So you can make something a 1/1.
Yeah.
Or you can make one of your creatures really big.
A play on Teacher's Pet is now Teacher's Pest.
I think Teacher's Pet was already a card.
Yeah, probably. A green and black 1/1 Menace. Whenever this creature attacks, you gain life. And for a black and a green, you return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield tap. So,
yep, that's what skeletons have now instead of regeneration.
Yep, so just a new version of a skeleton.
Yep.
Cool Blade Laureate.
I have a feeling that card's going to be very popular.
What, Pest?
Yeah, black-green.
Probably. 1 white and a colorless for a double strike. And it's prepared, and its prepared ability is a white and a colorless. Target creature gets +1/+0 and gains double strike another turn. So it has double strike and gives other things double strike. And our rare is Vastland Scavenger. Double green and 1 for a Death Touch 4/4 Bear Druid.
Yeah, there's been some bigger Death Touch creatures these days.
This creature enters prepared. Its prepared is Bind to Life, which is 5 mana, one of which is green, and is an instant speed. Mill 7 cards and put a creature card from among them into the battlefield. And our what's this
Mystic
called?
Archive.
Mystic Archive is Sleight of Hand, 1 blue. Look at the top 2 cards of your library, put one of them into your hand, and the rest at the bottom of your library in the order. And our rare, uncommon foil, I should say.
We talked about him already if you want to skip him.
Okay. Is S.A.N, Unfinished Genius.
Oh, this time we have some prepared and token and stun counters and stuff. Not many of them, unfortunately. Not enough for us to use.
Yeah. I like the dice method.
Yeah. Titan's Grave. That's the green-black dual land. Oh, we have a foil common as well. Textbook Tabulator. That's gone by already, but I didn't talk about. 1 blue and 2 for 0/3 Frog Wizard. It has increment. And when it enters, you get to surveil 2. Not bad for a common.
Yeah, it starts off at 0/3 though.
Yeah, that's what. So any spell you cast gives it a +1 counter for a while. Mystic Archive is Crop Rotation. As an additional cost to cast a spell, sacrifice land. Search your library for a land card and put it into the battlefield. Tap then into the battlefield, then shuffle.
That's an old reprint.
Yep, and it's not basic land; it's any land. Magma Blood Archaic is our rare. 2/2 for either a mix of 3 red or 3 colorless hybrid. Wow. That is a massive.
6 or mana.
It's anywhere between 3 mana and 6 to cast this card. It's got Converge, that's why. Enters with a number of plus encounters on it equal to the colors of mana spent to cast it. So it's either entering a 3/3 for 3 mana, or you're mixing it up to try and get more counters. Trample and Haste. Whenever you cast an instant sorcery spell, creatures you control get +1/+0 until end of turn for each color of mana spent to cast that spell. I can get out of hand quickly. Right. Oh, we both have a Studios first year now. There's another one.
Yeah.
That's the only comment, not really. Wait, what? Did I miss an uncommon there? I did. It's like 2. That's rare. Alright. Primary research. And since my background in history, I assume they mean primary source. 1 white and 4 enchantment. When it enters, return target non-land permanent with a card with mana value 3 or less than the graveyard to the battlefield. At the beginning of your end step, if a card left your graveyard, turn, draw a card. Yeah. I know primary research is research of primary source is a thing. I don't think the term primary research is used very often. But I guess researching a primary source doesn't fit on the card. Muse Seeker, who's an elf wizard with a really weird haircut. 1 blue and 1 for a 1/2 elf wizard. Opus, whenever you cast an instant sorcery spell, draw a card. Then discard a card unless 5 or more mana was spent to cast that spell. Okay. Conditional looter. Seriously, that is a weird haircut.
You'll never see play.
Yeah. This one might. Tam, Observant Sequencer. 1 blue, 1 green, and 2 for a 4/3 Gorgon Wizard. It becomes prepared whenever via landfall. And it has Deep Sight, 1 blue and green for prepared spell. Sorcery, you draw a card and gain 1 life. That's an interesting card. The only problem with it, Tatsuyova is already in Standard, and it's in Foundations. And she's basically removes a step. You just gain a life and draw a card whenever a land comes into play.
What? Oh, it's not that bad.
No.
It's a 4/3 for 4.
Yeah, so Tam is 1 less, and has 1 more power. That's the main difference to this card. And creature type, I suppose.
The Gorgon Wizard.
Yeah, Tam was also in Lorwyn, for those that remember. I think it showed up during my video I did showcasing that.
And different pictures they have for fractals, anyway.
2. I think there's 2 for each token.
Landscape Painter recovered. Rapier Wit. Heated Arguments. Alright, we've seen a lot of these.
Ooh, we haven't seen that one yet. Terrafractal, I kind of like that card.
Yeah, looks like, well, it's play on Pterodactyl.
Yes.
It's a blue and a green and X. Flying. This creature enters with X +1/+1 counters.
I like playing with that sort of card.
Whenever this creature enters, you gain 2 life.
And the one thing that's different is it already has a power of 1. So you actually are already getting something out of it.
Well, yeah, but unfortunately, if you don't pay 1 mana, it
you have
just
to
dies.
pay 3. Yes, I know.
Yeah.
But it is, unlike all the other ones, it's not just a 0/0.
Social Snub. A black and a white. The poor crying lady is crying because Whenever you cast a spell while you control a creature, you may copy the spell. Why is she crying? Each player sacrifices a creature. All right, of their choice.
Each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. There you go. That's why. Because white-black is taking everything away from her.
Thunderdrum.
Soloist. Yeah, there's a lot of bards in red for some reason.
This is a dwarf bard. It's a 1/3 for 2 mana, has reach, and opus. Yeah, it's okay. Oh, there's your divergent equation again.
Yep.
Our rares, practice offense. 3 mana, 1 white. Put a +1/+1 counter on each creature target player controls. Target creature gains your choice of double strike or lifelink until the end of turn and has flashback for 2 mana. It's a cheap flashback.
Yep.
And
Bitter Triumph.
And black and a colorless. As additional cost to cast a spell, discard a card or pay 3 life, and then you get to destroy target creature or planeswalker.
Yeah. I think that's actually still in standard as well.
Mindful Biomancer, we've covered.
It's foil. Yep.
Fields of Strife is the red-white
dual land. Yep. All right, moving along now.
How's the time?
We have just gone over 45 minutes.
Yep.
Well,
let's pick the space up.
Another Field of Strife. Impractical Joke is our foil. 1 red. Sorcery. Damage can't be prevented this turn. Impractical Joke deals 3 damage up to 1 target creature or planeswalker. Why is that phrased that way?
Instead of a practical joke?
No. Damage cannot be prevented this turn. I guess you could technically cast it for that part and not worry about doing damage to anything, but what's the point? Damage prevention's a pretty niche mechanic as it is. Oh, Stargaze is our Mystic Archive card. 2 black and X. Look at the top X card. Sorry. Look at twice X cards at the top of your library. Put X cards from among them into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. You lose X life.
That could be painful.
Yep. Second Elder Dragon. Lorehold, the Historian. Each instant and sorcery card in your hand has Miracle 2. Oh, right. This is a rubback Miracle. For context, you can cast an instant or sorcery card for 2 mana this way if you drew it this turn. Sorry, if this is the first card you drew this turn.
Its casting cost is
1 white, 1 red, and 3 for a 5/5 flying haste. At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, you may discard a card if you do draw a card. 3rd mythic rare. Okay. Alright, hang on. Nothing in the commons, apart from another Terrafractal. And a Spellbook Seeker. Mind into Matter. Another rare. 1 blue, 1 green, and X. Yep. Draw X cards, then you may put a permanent card with mana value X or less from your hand onto the battlefield tapped. That's an interesting card, but it's a sorcery, so it kind of takes up a lot of your mana. Not bad, though. And we have a second mythic in this. What? I'm serious. Adrix and Nev, Twin Casters. 1 blue, 1 green, 2. 2/2, Morphic Wizard with Ward 2. If 1 or more tokens will be created under your control, create twice that many tokens are created instead. Now, that's a good card. I might want to play with that. Yeah. That was in a commander set.
Go over here.
Oh, you what? It's not a Mystic Archive.
Is it?
No.
Oh, is this full art?
Yeah. It's a special guest, I think is what it's called.
There's so many different kinds of prints.
Yeah, I don't know. We don't keep track of that anymore. Aberrant Mana Worm. 1 green and 3 for a 2/5 Worm with Trample. Whenever you cast it into a sorcery card, it gets +X/+O until end turn, where X is the amount of mana spent to cast that spell. That could be worthwhile. Dissection Practice. 1 black instant. Target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Up to 1 target creature gets +1/+1 until end turn. Up to 1 target creature gets -1/-1 until turn. Why is Umazawa's Jit now a spell? Pigment Wrangler. 1 red and 4 for a 4/4 flying orc sorcerer and prepared. Striking palette 1 red sorcery. Next cast instant sorcery spells turn. Copy it. You may choose. Okay. Yeah, I don't care about red. Alright.
On we go! Another treasure token.
We've reached the halfway point for those who are wondering.
Yeah. We gotta speed this up.
But we can take a break at the hour mark if you want.
Alright. There's all the commons.
Yeah, the commons are going to go by really quickly from now on, I suspect.
We've already covered the Thunder Drum Soloist.
There's one card I want.
Omens. Converge.
We covered that already, yep.
Oh, we did?
This is an interesting common that I want to cover. Banishing Betrayal. 1 blue, 1 instant. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand and then surveil 1. There you go. Better disperse.
Topiary Lecturer. An elf druid. 3 mana for a 1/2 increment. And you get to add mana. 1 green mana, I should say, according to its power. So it gets increment, it gets bigger,
yeah.
And you get to, get more mana.
Evolution Sage, I think, was a... No, Incubation Druid was the previous one they did that.
Storm Carved Host. I mean, we already had that one.
Yeah.
Giant Growth!
I like the picture.
It's a great picture.
Yeah.
It's a very, very, very old card, right from the very bloody beginning of the game.
Yeah, well, it's nice to know that it's still kicking around.
Yeah, and...
+3/+3 for 1 green.
Trust me, there's a way better picture than the original one.
The original one was just a big rat.
Yeah.
Chewing on a skull, I think.
And a foil. I think we already did we do Rearing Ember? Oh, that's a new one.
No, we didn't.
That doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
That's a common.
All right, we're officially at the halfway point now. All right.
Yeah, call it at the hour mark. Actually, why don't we just call it at the halfway mark?
We can. So after this pack, then we can take a break.
Right, because otherwise it's going to get a really long video.
Okay, so we're gonna break this in 2 parts then.
Sure.
All right, we have a foil Arcane Omens.
That way you can start new piles too.
Yep. All right. Helping Hand is our Mystic Archive. 1 white. Sorcery. Return target creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Mini Resurrection. Ooh! Ambitious Augmenter. I like this card. 1 green for a 1/1 Turtle Wizard. It has increment. And when this creature dies, if it had 1 or more plus counters on them, you get to create a fractal token and put that many plus counters on it. So it replaces itself, kind of. So it's a bit smaller. Yeah. Commons are not going to get covered very much at this point, I don't think.
No.
We have a Prismari Charm, though. Blue-red. Choose 1, surveil 2, then draw a card. Deals 1 damage to each of 1 or 2 targets. Or return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. And the first of the book artifacts, or at the very least the first one with the subtype book. A bunch of other ones have been errated to have it now, too. 2 colorless mana, artifact book. Whenever you cast it into a sorcery spell, put a page counter on this artifact. 5 mana, draw a card. This ability costs 1 less to activate for each page counter on it.
Yeah, it's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Better Gemidite home.
Yep. Leech Collector.
A charming home.
1 black and 1 for a 2/2 human warlock. Whenever you gain life for the first time each turn, this creature becomes prepared. Bloodletting. 1 black. Each opponent loses 2 life. And the last card before we're going to break. Pox Plague. 5 black mana sorcery. Each player loses half their life, then discards half the cards in their hand, then sacrifices half the permanents they control their choice. Round down each time. Good grief, I'm glad I haven't seen that yet in Standard.
It's rare.
Oh, it's rare. That's why I haven't seen it yet in Standard.
That means you and them.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Let's spread the joy. All right.
Alright, so we're going to take a short break and we'll be back here to unpack the rest of this. Alright, so we'll see you all in a few moments.
Or whatever.
Alright, we're back.
Part 2.
Part 2.
Let's see what we got now.
Or not, as I mean, we'll see. As you can see, we put the some of the piles to the side.
Spirit token.
Yeah. I get a same feeling this one's going to go much faster.
Yeah. Because I'm going to skip over all the commons.
Except for any interesting ones.
Yeah, that's not interesting.
Alright.
There we go.
We've seen most of those at this point already.
Enos, debate moderator.
We've seen her too.
The Essence Knit Scholar. A green and a black and a split mana blue, black and green for a 3/1. When this creature enters, create a 1/1 black and green pest creature token with whenever this creature attacks, you gain 1 life. At the beginning of your next end step, if a creature died under your control this turn, draw a card. Artistic Process. 5 mana. Choose 1. Artistic Process deals 6 damage to a creature. Deals 2 damage to each creature you don't control, or you create a 3/3 blue and red elemental. There, that's what makes the elementals.
Yep.
It gains haste. Fractal Anomaly.
That's an interesting card, but it's hard to use.
1 blue for an instant. You create a 0/0 green, blue, and green fractal creature token. Put X +1/+1 counters on it, where X is the number of cards you've drawn this turn.
Yeah. It's difficult to make use of.
Very conditional.
Yeah.
And there's the black and green dual land.
Rare, yep.
Knockout Maneuver. A green and 2 for put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control, then it deals that much damage to target creature opponent controls. And our foil is Geometer's Arthropod. A green and a blue. It's rare.
Yep.
For a 1/4, whenever you cast a spell with X in its mana cost, look at the top X cards of your library, put 1 of them into your hand, and the rest at the bottom of your library in
a random order.
And Fields of Strife, 2nd foil. That is a red-green land.
So just for context, that took us just under 3 minutes to get through that pack.
That's what we're going to do. Pick up the pace.
Yep. Alright. Our foil is Masterful Flourish, 1 black. Instant. Target creature gets +1/+0 and gains indestructible until end of turn. Deduce is our Mystic Archive. 1 blue and 1. Instant. Draw a card, then investigate. I actually played with that.
Nice picture.
Mm-hmm. Our rare is Great Hall of the Biblioplex. It's a land. Taps for 1 colorless. We're going to tap and pay 1 life to add 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana only cast into sorcery spells. 5. If this land isn't a creature, it becomes a 2/4 wizard creature with whenever you cast an instant sorcery spell. This creature gets +1/+7 until end turn. It's still a land.
Manlands. That's expensive, that one.
Yep. That's
5
permanent.
mana.
It's permanent.
Oh, not until end of turn.
Yep. Alright. Here's a common that I do want to talk about. Wild Hypothesis. 1 green and X. Sorcery. Create a 0/0 fractal creature token. Put X +1 counters on it. Surveil 2. It's not bad. It's interesting.
Yeah.
But a little, like I said, X sorceries can be difficult to use, especially in blue.
That one's green.
Yeah, I know, but blue-green. Alright, Snarl Song. 1 green and 5. Sorcery. Converge. Create 2 fractal tokens. Put X +1 counters on them, and you gain X life, where X is the number of colors of mana spent to cast the spell. Interesting.
6 mana.
Yep. Rapturous Moment. 1 blue, 1 red, 4 sorcery. Draw 3 cards and discard 2 cards. Add 2 blue mana and 3 red mana to your mana pool. Well, you're not going to be able to not have much mana left after paying 6 to cast it, so I suppose that makes sense. Graduation Day. 1 white, enchantment, repartee. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, it targets a creature. Put a +1 counter on target creature you control.
Right. Oh, you mentioned the fact that we weren't getting many of these token things. There's a bunch more of them. Alright, Anna's response, cost of brilliance, essence scatter, efflorescence. It's a cool picture.
Yeah.
Prisoner's Trove.
Potioner's
Trove. We haven't talked about this, have we?
Nope.
It is a 3 mana for a artifact that taps for 1 mana, and then you can gain life. And you only get to activate this if you have cast instant sorcery spell. There's nothing wrong with that card. That's actually pretty good. Yep. Inkling Mascot. And then we're into uncommons. Abigail, Poet Laureate. Black and white and 1 for a 2/3 flying. Whenever you cast a creature spell, it becomes prepared. Its prepared thing is Heroic Stance, a black or white split mana for and +1, and it gets put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Homesickness, 6 mana. Target player draws 2 cards. Tap up to 2 target creatures. Put a stun counter on each of them.
Yep, that's an interesting spell.
It's instant speed.
Yep, it's expensive.
Very expensive.
But back worth it.
Tablet of Discovery.
Yeah, we've talked about that one already.
We already have.
Yeah.
How about
the exchange student.
how about Luwen Exchange Student?
No, I haven't talked about him.
Is it him?
I think so. It's an elf.
Hard to tell. A black, a green, and 2 for a 3/4 prepared creature. When it enters, exile a creature card from your graveyard. When this becomes prepared, activate only as a sorcery.
Yeah, so you can prepare it by the exile.
And its sorcery thing is Pest Friend. A split black and green, and you get to create one of those pest creatures.
Yep.
And when it dies, you gain life. Nita, Forum Conciliator. We talked about this one, didn't we? Have we got this already?
No, we haven't.
Oh. A black and a white and 1 for
There was
2/3.
just another card that had that conciliator in it.
Yeah.
Its name.
Whenever you cast a spell you don't own, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. You can sacrifice another creature, exile target instant or sorcery card from an opponent's graveyard. You may cast it this turn, and mana can be any color mana. You don't have to use a specific mana.
Another disdainful stroke.
Disdainful Stroke.
Ooh, a foil procrastinate.
Ooh, shiny. And a
Full art planes.
Full Art Plains. Exchange Student. Yeah. From where?
Laura one, I think.
Yeah. I was just thinking, considering what she does.
Paradox Gardens, dual land. The hardest part of keeping all the cards together. Alright, our foil is Group Project. 1 white and 1 sorcery. Create a 2/2 spirit creature token, and you can flash back by tapping 3 untapped creatures you control. I guess that's the Group Project part.
Yeah.
Repel Calamity. 1 white and 1 instant destroy target creature with power toughness 4 or greater. I don't like the fact they're giving white cards destroy toughness creatures now. Power makes sense because it fits into white's theme, but destroying creatures with high toughness doesn't make much sense for white.
Yeah.
Third Elder Dragon. Silverquill, the Disputant. 1 white, 1 black, and 2 for a 4/4 flying vigilance. Each instant and sorcery spell you control has casualty 1. So you may sacrifice a creature with power 1 or greater as you cast each instant sorcery you control, and if you do, you get to copy it.
Fun. Considering all the token generation, that can get out of hand.
Well, here's a cute common that I want to talk about before we put the commons away. Noxious Newt. 1 green and 1 salamander, death touch 1/2, tap to add 1 green. It's a cute picture, if nothing else.
Yeah. I think I have enough death touch creatures in my deck already.
Yeah, you do. That one doesn't tap for mana of any color. Chelonian Tackle. 1 green and 2. Do you think they're running out of names? Sorcery. Target creature you control gets +0/+10 until end of turn. Then it fights up to 1 target creature an opponent controls. Well.
Make sure your guy lives.
Yep. Play that with the Newt and you're killing anything. Orisa. Tide Choreographer. 1 blue and 4. Why is there a choreographer at a school for wizards? Merfolk Bard. 2/2. This spell costs 3 less to cast. If creatures you control have total toughness 10 or great. That's not been a theme in this so far. Nope. When enters, you draw 2 cards. Huh. That card kind of feels like belongs in a different set.
Well, there's a lot of fractal stuff here.
Yeah, I know. Weird the blue cares about toughness. Snooping Page. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we all knew something like that in school. 1 white, 1 black, and 1. For 2/3 human cleric, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets a creature, this creature can't be blocked this turn. Odd for that to be in white-black.
Yeah, but this goes with that.
Yeah. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to player, draw a card and lose 1 life. Weird that white-black has something giving it unblockability. That's usually blue's thing.
Yeah. Oh, another one of those things.
Yeah.
Landscape Painter, Interjection, Masterful Flourish, Rearing Embermare, Jealous Lorecaster, Render Speechless, and into the uncommons. We talked about Archaic Agony, I think, already.
Ooh, the Condrix Charm.
Condrix Charm, blue, green, choose 1. Counter target spell unless its controller pays 2. Destroy target enchantment, or target creature has base power and toughness 5/5 until end of turn.
Pretty good.
Lecturing Scorn Mage. 1 mana for a 1/1 repartee. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets a creature, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. Black likes to target all kinds of stuff. Kyrol History Buff. A red and a white for a 2/3. What in the world is he carrying? It looks like a pillar.
I think it is a pillar. I'm guessing that's why he's a history buff.
Whenever 1 or more cards leave your graveyard, this thing becomes prepared. Prepared is Pack a Punch, which is a white, red and colorless. Mill a card, put 2 +1/+1 counter on target creature. It gains trample until end turn. Not bad. Informed Inkwright. A bear. Human wizard, though. 1 white and 1 for a 2/2 vigilance, and has repartee as well.
Yeah, and you get to create Inkling tokens.
Inkling tokens, yep. Monstrous Rage. 1 red. Target creature gets +2/+0. And
create a monster
roll token. Have we seen a monster roll token?
No, those are back in Eldraine.
Okay.
So, ooh, foil.
Foil Terror Fractal. And a forest.
Alright. We are down to 10 packs, people.
Hand me up some of them. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, here. 2 piles of 5 left. Oh! Full Art Island! Where we get 1 of each. We only need 2 more. Scolding Administrators are foil. 2/2 Dwarf Cleric for 1 white and 1. Menace. Repartee, when we cast an instance or source spell target's creature, put a plus counter on this creature. When this creature dies, if it had counters on them, put them as counters on up to one other target creature. Another Pick Your Poison from the Mystic Archive. First Planeswalker. Professor Delian Fell. 1 green, 1 black, 2, 5 loyalty counters. Plus 2 loyalty counters, you gain 3 life. 0, you draw a card and lose 1 life. Minus 3 counters, destroy target creature. Minus 6, you get an emblem. Whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life.
There you go, Planeswalker.
First one.
Yeah.
Another Procrastinate. Oh, well, we've looked at all the other mascots so far, so let's look at the Fractal mascot. 1 blue, 1 green, 4 for a 6/6 Fractal Elk with Trample. And when it enters, you get to tap target creature opponent controls, put a stun counter on it.
Well, but it's only a comment.
Yeah. And we probably won't be seeing many more noteworthy comments. I think we've seen almost all of them at this point. Another Borrowed Knowledge. Daydream. 1 white. Sorcery. Exile target creature you control. Then return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control with a plus one counter on it, and you may flash it back for 1 white and 2. That's a double blink. And Arden, Deathbloom Botanist. 1 black and 2 for a 2/2 Vampire Druid. With Death Touch. Whenever a creature you control with power toughness 1 or less dies, target opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Okay, that works off the pest tokens. Vampire Druid is a creature type I didn't expect to see.
Yeah. Alright, next. Speaking of pests, the pest token.
Yep.
Alright. Last Gasp, S.A.N Scatter, Rehearsed Debater, Rearing Embermare, Shopkeeper's Bane. Oh, did we find one of those yet?
Nope. Never mind, apparently there are some noteworthy comments left.
3 mana, one of which is green for a 4/2 Trample. Whenever this creature attacks, you gain 2 life. There you go.
Not bad for common.
Yeah, Spirit Mascot. Wild Hypothesis.
Yep, we looked at
We've
that.
had Eternal Student. I've known a few of those in my day. Just never want to leave.
Were they zombies?
No, I don't think so. This one's a Zombie Warlock.
Yeah.
4 mana, one of which is black for a 4/2. Exile this card from your graveyard and create 2 1/1 white and black Inkling creature tokens with flying.
So how is this card eternal?
I don't know. Ooh, that's a nice picture. Spectacular Sky Whale. I'd say that's spectacular. Really cool.
Yep.
Blue and a red and 2 for a 1/4 though. Flying. It has Opus. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, this creature gains +3/+0 until end of turn. If 5 or more mana was cast that spell, put 3/+1/+1 counters on it instead. I suppose late game it could get big.
I think the reason it looks so interesting is because the elementals that Prismari makes are meant to be like living artwork.
Oh, alrighty. Colossus of the Blood Age. That's a nice name. Red, white, and 4 for a 6/6. When this creature enters, it deals 3 damage to each opponent and you gain 3 life.
Lightning Helix on a creature?
Yeah, and whenever this creature dies, discard any number of cards, then draw that many cards +1. That's actually, the second part's pretty good.
Also a 6/6. Oh, people love Erode, by the way.
Erode! 1 white for an instant. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. Really? This controller may search their library for basic language. That is a white card? Wow.
Yeah.
Shared Roots. That's a cool picture. Looks like a dryad. No, there's 2 of them in there.
Yep.
Never mind. 1 green and a colorless. It is a sorcery, also a lesson. Search your library for a basic land card and put it in the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle.
That is a nice picture.
Yeah. S.A.N Scatter.
Foil S.A.N Scatter.
Yep. And Titan's Grave.
Yep.
Black and green.
We've had quite a few of those.
Yeah, Titan's Grave?
Yeah. Yeah. And we have another Paradox Garden. We're going to play those dual lands if we want them.
Yeah.
Oh. Foil. Hydro Channeler. 1 blue and 1 for a 1/3 Merfolk Wizard. You tap to add 1 blue. Spend this mana only to cast an instant sorcery spell. Or you may pay one mana and tap it to add 1 mana of any color, which you may only spend to cast instant sorcery spells.
Blue mana darks are no good. Not compared to the green ones, anyway.
Well, they haven't been any good since at least Apprentice Wizard. Requisition A Raid is our Mystic Archive. 1 white. Sorcery Spree. Destroy target artifact. Destroy target enchantment or put a counter on each creature target player controls. It's only 4 mana to do all 3 of those. Now we have an on-foil Hydro Channeler as well. Same pack. Alright, we have a Social Snub, which we've already covered.
Yep.
We've had a Graduation Day, which we've already covered.
Yep.
And we have Stress Dream. 1 blue, red, 3. Instant. Deals 5 damage to up to 1 target creature. Look at the top 2 cards of your library. Put 1 of them into those cards in your hand, and the rest in the bottom of your library in any order. And our rare is Suspend Aggressions. 1 white, 1 red, 1 instant. Exile target and all-land permanent, and the top card of your library. For each of those cards, its owner may play it until the end of their next turn. That's unusual.
Alright. Getting near the end of this.
Yep.
Rapier Wit. Cheerful Osteomancer. Have we done that one?
Nope.
1 black and 3 for a 4/2. Enters prepared. And it has the prepared ability, Raise Dead. Wow. That is interesting. Textbook Tabulator. Noxious Newt we've had. Rabble Rouser. Bogwater Lumerette we've had.
Yep.
And Elemental Mascot. Scolding Administrator. Do we have that one?
Yep.
Stand Up for Yourself.
Oh, that's something that has to happen a lot in school.
Destroy target creature with power 3 or greater.
See, power.
Proctor's Gaze. A green, a blue, and 2. Return up to 1 target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Search your library for a basic land card and put it in the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle. So you unsummon something and go get a land for 4 mana. Not horrible.
Yep, instant speed, it's good, but it is a bit expensive for a mana ramp spell.
And our rare is Stirring Hope Singer. 3 mana for a 1/3. This is flying, lifelink, and repartee. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets a creature, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Feed the Swarm! Destroy target creature or enchantment for 1 black and 1 colorless. You lose life equal to the permanent's mana value. That could get hurt. No one a foil Rapier is with.
Yeah, some of the piles are getting a little...
And Spectral Summit.
Alright, we go down to 6 packs, everyone.
Getting there.
Oh, foil full art planes. And a foil stand up for yourself. Oh, this Mystic Archive card might be worth a lot. So be careful with it. Vampiric Tutor. 1 black instant, search your library for a card, then put that card on top. You could lose 2 life.
Yeah, black loves that.
Yeah, there might be some money cards in here.
Yeah.
We have literally seen all the commons in that pack. Shattered Sanctum. White-black dual land. That's the rare. We covered Zamone's Experiment. That's an uncommon. Fractal Tender. 1 blue, 1 green, 3. For a 3/3 elf wizard with ward 2 and increment. At the beginning of each end step, if you put a plus counter on this creature, create a fractal creature token and put 3 plus some counters on it. You can do that many times. I've done that with that. That's a good card. Mika, or Micah, Reader of Ruins. 1 red and 3 for 4/4 legendary human artificer. Ward, pay 3 life. Whenever you cast an sorcery spell, you may copy that spell. You may sacrifice an artifact. If you do, copy that spell, and you may choose 2 targets for it. Stirring Honormancer. 1 white, 1 black, 1 white and black hybrid mana, and 2 for a 4/5 Rhino Bard. What's all the birds? Whenever this creature enters, look at the top X cards of your library, where X is the number of creatures you control. Put one of those cards into your hand, the rest into your graveyard. Hey, 5 packs left.
Wander Off is a exile card for black. 1 black and 3 exile target creature. That we've seen. Expensive Fire Dancer. We've seen that. Stadium Fighter?
Tidal Mage? I don't think so.
4 mana, a blue and a red for 4/4. When it enters or attacks, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. And Looter. Mm-hmm. Then we're into Borrowed Knowledge, which we've done.
That, yep. Campus Composer. That's new.
4 mana, 1 blue for a 3/4 ward 2. Enters prepared, and its prepared thing is Aqueous Area, which is 5 mana to create a 3/3 red and blue creature token with flying. Not bad.
5 mana is a bit expensive for that.
Yeah. Micah we just did.
Yep, literally.
Old Growth Educator? I don't know.
Nope, we haven't done that one. It's a Tree Folk.
Yep, it's a Druid Tree Folk, but black and green Tree Folk. 4 mana for 4/4 Vigilance Reach, and it has Infusion. Whenever this creature enters, put 2 plus counters on it if you gain life this turn. So it could be a 6/6 for 4 mana. Comforting Counsel is our rare. A green and a colorless. Whenever you gain life, put a growth counter on this enchantment. That doesn't happen very often. As long as there are 5 or more growth counters on this enchantment, creature control get +3/+3. A green anthem one that you have to work to get to. Mm-hmm. Stock Up. A blue and 2. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. Put 2 of them into your hand, and the rest in the bottom of your library in a random order. And this is sorcery.
Yep. That's a very popular sorcery at the moment too.
Oh,
2 foils.
A foil Spectral Summit and Elemental Mascot, which we've already covered.
4 packs left. Oh, we have a foil Fractal Mascot. Mystic Archive is Zombify. 1 black and 3 sorcery, return to a creature card from the graveyard to the battlefield. Black loves those. They love reanimating stuff from their graveyard. We have our first Paradigm spell. This is going to take some explaining how broken this spell is. 2 black and 3, Decorum Dissertation. Sorcery lesson, target player draws 2 cards and loses 2 life. The way Paradigm works is, after you cast the spell, you exile it, and then during each of the first time you do so, and each time from then on, during your first main phase, you get a free copy of this spell. Forever. The rest of the game. Paradigm is broken.
Well, it's probably why it's mythic.
Yep. Alright. seen that. The Composer for uncommons. Abstract Paint Mage. 1 blue, 1 red, and 1 blue red. Djinn Sorcerer, 2/2. At the beginning of your first main phase, add 1 blue and 1 red to your mana pool. Spend this mana and only cast instants and sorceries. Forum Necroscribe. 6 mana, 1 black for a 5/4 Troll Warlock with Ward, discard a card. Repartee, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets a creature, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. So it doesn't regenerate itself, but it brings other stuff back from the dead. And our rare is Post-Mortem Professor. 1 black and 1. I have Unseen Academicals going through my head, don't I, the card?
Very Turret Pratchett.
Yeah. 2/2 Zombie Warlock. This creature can't block. Whenever this creature attacks, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. 1 black and 1. Exile an instant sorcery card from your graveyard. Return this card from your graveyard to your hand. There's a lot of black cards that do that.
Yep. Black likes. And then we have a new token.
3. Oh.
The emblem for Professor Dellen Pell, which we actually have.
Dellen Pell. It's in there. Darian Pell, yes.
Dellen.
Oh, Dellen.
Yeah. Or Delian.
Delian Pell.
Delian.
Okay.
There we go. Massive Flourish. Chase Inspiration. Hold on a sec. We're just going to get through the commons here. Fractal Mascot. There we go. Mind Roots. Have we covered Mind Roots yet?
Nope.
Black, a green, and 1 for target player discards 2 cards. Put up to 1 land card discarded this way into the battlefield under your control. So you get your opponent to throw cards out, and then you can get their lands. Interesting. Flow State.
This is a full paragraph.
This is a long one. Blue and a colorless for a sorcery. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put 1 of those into your hand. The rest in the bottom of the library in a random order. If there is an instant card or sorcery card in your graveyard, instead put 2 of them into your hand and the rest in the bottom of the library in random order.
Well, that's guaranteed to happen in this set.
You gotta make your cards bigger. You gotta fit all that crap into it. Dual Tactics. Dual Tactics deals 1 damage to target creature. It can't be blocked this turn. It has flashback.
Can't block this turn, yeah. What are they hitting out of his hand?
Looks like some kind of tetrahedron. I don't know. Molten Core Maestro. A red and a white for a 2/2 Menace Opus. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature, and it has 5 or more mana spent in that. Add an amount of red mana equal to this creature's power. Cauldron of Essence. A black, a green, and a colorless for an artifact. Whenever a creature you control dies, each creature loses 1 life, you gain 1 life. And for a black, a green, a colorless tap, sacrifice a creature, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield.
Activate only as sorcery.
Sorcery.
Yeah, there's a lot of reanimation.
A Braid. A
very popular red spell.
A red and a colorless. Choose 1. Deals 3 damage to target creature. Destroy target artifact. Prisoner's Trove. Potioner's Trove, sorry. And a mountain.
Alright. Second last pack, and my last pack that I'm opening. We have a Foil Titan's Grave. We have a Foil Dig Site Inventory. Weird, they're wearing multiple foils. My last Mystic Archive is Hop to It. 1 white and 2 sorcery. Create 3 1/1 white rabbit creature tokens. Yeah. That's from Bloomburrow. Very popular card in white at the moment. Alright.
I like the picture.
Yep. Nothing in the commons. We have another Emil, Vastlands Roamer. We have the Witherbloom Charm now. 1 green, 1 black. Instant, choose 1. You may sacrifice a permanent if you do draw 2 cards. You gain 5 life. Or destroy target non-land permanent with mana value 2 or less. We have another Impractical Joke. And we have Tester of the Tangential. 1 blue and 1 for a 1/1 Djinn Wizard with Increment. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may pay X mana. When you do, move X plus encounters from this creature onto another target creature. Blue's done that a few times before. And my final rare is Slumbering Trudge. 1 green and X for a 6/6 plant beast. This creature enters with a number of stun counters on it equal to 3 minus X. If it enters tapped, sorry, yeah. If it entered with a stun counter on it, tap it.
That's okay, especially with seeing how it can blink things.
Yes. Just 6/6.
1 mana.
Last pack, everyone.
Last pack. All right. Adventurous Eater, Banishment Trail, Howlin Historian,
yep.
Goblin Glassrite, Efflorescence, and Potioner's Trove.
Alright. Another Wizard Bloom Charm, we just got that.
Harsh Annotation. A white and a colorless, destroy target creature. Its controller creates a 1/1 white and black Inkling creature token with flying. That's pretty good for white. Molten Note. A white, a red, an X. Molten Note deals damage to target creature equal to the amount of mana spent to cast this. Untap all creatures you control. And has flashback for 8 mana.
So it's however much you want the first time, but then it's 6 damage the second time. Has to be. Because there's no X in it, casting cost that time.
Yep. Topiary Lecturer we've had.
Yep.
Our last rare is Scheming Silver Tongue. A black and a colorless for a 1/3 flying lifelink. At the beginning of your second main phase, if you gain 2 or more life this turn, it becomes prepared.
And it's Sign in Blood, is it spell?
Yes, its prepared ability is Sign in Blood. Target player draws 2 cards and loses 2 life. Black Skull, love that card.
Another Monstrous Rage.
Monstrous Rage, and a foil rare, sorry. Practiced Offense, which we've already talked about.
Yep. And a Full Art Mountain.
Full Art Mountain.
We're missing the swamp. That's the only one we missed.
All right.
And
that's it.
That's it, everyone. Well, I just want to look at. We've got lots in the Mystic Archive, but we got 7 Mythic Rares. 3 of which are in our colors. Here they are. They'll probably get some use. And these 4, well, maybe they'll be worth something.
Maybe.
But yeah, that many Mystic Archive cards. We'll definitely find some money cards in there.
Especially the Vampiric Tutor might be worth a few bucks.
Yep. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video.
Yep.
One of our new things we did. We might do this again sometime.
If there's another good set.
Isn't it a good set? Oh, there is a bunch of... Well, unfortunately, we have a bunch of Universe Beyond sets to look forward to. I use that in air quotes for this, but the Hobbit one would be good. Yeah. But we're going to have Reality Break sometime later this year. We might do this again for that. Big capstone set.
If not, we'll definitely be playing some head-to-head games using a lot of this stuff.
Yep, we'll definitely be doing that going forward. You can see our setup here. This video might go up, I say might, before we display this setup for our actual Dungeons & Dragons videos. If it is, you will be able to look forward to us playing Dungeons & Dragons like this. If not, well, then you've already seen it. Depends on when I can get this video edited and put up.
Yep.
But in the meantime, thank you for watching, everyone. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And please let us know if you want us to do more of these hand cam streams videos, because we like doing these. They're very easy to set up, and they offer us a lot of new freedom, not only playing Dungeons & Dragons, but lots of other analog games like Magic the Gathering and other things.
Yep.
We're going to have a few videos coming regardless from that, but I hope you enjoyed this, and thank you for watching, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.